Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Essex Allotment Farm. If you don't know me already, my name is Alex and I am a commercial market gardener for a veg box service based in Essex. Now I am doing these daily vlogs and I said I'd get them out daily, and I'm doing pretty well considering it's been raining for 2 days solid and I haven't really been to the farm or been able to do much on the farm to show you. But in this video I'll be showing you my worm bin and my worm sort of composting system at home, which is making some of the best natural fertiliser for my veggies and plants on the farm. I've just popped over to the allotment now to chuck some scraps, kitchen scraps, in my composting system, because if you've been following my journey for a long time, started as an allotmenteer, still have that allotment to grow my own veggies, and obviously composting is still a huge part of that. And yeah, basically just so this wasn't all shot in my house and shot in my kitchen, showing you my wormery and stuff like that, just thought it'd be nice to actually get some outside footage of me outside. It was nice to do this for 10 minutes and get some fresh air as well. But as you can see behind me, everything's soaking wet. It's grim, it's drizzling even now. It's that fine rain that's absolutely soaking me through. So I'm going to crack straight on with this vlog and show you what I've been up to. So my allotment's been pretty much discarded for about 3 months. Not really tried to grow anything on it. It needs some work. You can see I've even still got pumpkins that I never got around to picking. But anyway, first thing I'm going to show you as I'm walking back home is I'm drying some chilies to finish off and finalise some chili oil that I've been making. So that'll probably be in tomorrow's vlog, but I'll show you the chilies that I'm drying in the oven and the process that I'm doing just to start them drying. They'll be drying for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'll be turning those into chili oil, which I'll share in tomorrow's vlog, which is something a little bit different. And again, if it's still chucking it down like the weather forecast says, something I can do indoors that's still a little bit interesting. But other than that, in this vlog we'll jump straight into having a look at my worm farm and what I've been producing over the last year in this little bucket inside my house. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So today's just drying the chilies out. I've spread them over a baking tray, whacked them in the oven for about 6 hours at 100 degrees. And that's it. We'll catch up with them tomorrow. If you've got any sort of secret additives when making chili oil, as I said, I'll be adding some extra ingredients like cinnamon and what else did I say? Cinnamon and I can't remember my own recipe. Oh yes, peppercorns. If there's anything that you add to chili oil to make it even better, let me know in the comments below. So pretty much a year ago to the date, I bought this worm bin. It's a 50 litre bucket from Urban Worm Farm or something like that. I'll put the link in below. It's not a promotion or anything, I just bought this. And for a year constantly, they send you worms, and I'll talk you through that in a minute. I've just been putting kitchen scraps and the scraps for my microgreens that have gone over and bits like that into the bucket with the worms in it, a little bit of compost in the bottom, and let them break that down. And yeah, that's what's been producing my worm juice. So the setup's really simple. It's obviously just a bucket with a tap, and at the bottom there's a little sort of step, which is where all the water drains underneath. It's got like a solid base with holes in it, and the water and the moisture off of the compost and the worm wee, I guess, drains through that, and that's what makes this fertiliser that drains out the bottom. This fertiliser is really strong. This is the first harvest I've done in over a year, and what's great is this stuff needs to be, as a very minimum, diluted 10 to 1. So whatever I drain out of this for a year's worth of worm composting, I will get 10 times that for my veggies. So let's see what I've got. So I'm just reusing a 2 litre like fizzy drinks bottle, but this is just to transport it to the farm, because you actually need to let the air get to the fertiliser for it to store longer. So I'm going to put it on a different kind of container that won't be sealed at the top, so it lasts longer. You don't want to sort of trap it in a bottle with and seal it all like you would do food or drink or anything like that. You actually want to let the air get to it, and been told by someone I trust that makes it last longer. So yeah, these 2 litre bottle is just being used to transport it to the farm. We're on to the second lot already. This stuff looks a little bit darker. When it comes to looking after the worms, dead easy. This bucket just lives in my hallway where it's pretty dark all the time, pretty consistent temperature. And like I said, I just chuck in a few scraps every so often. The hardest part is just making sure they don't get too wet. So the mixture of compost, if you like, or scraps and bits that's making compost needs to be damp but not really, really moist. So every so often I chuck some shredded paper in there, or some cardboard, or I've used the skins of garlics in the past, that kind of thing. And that seems to keep the moisture level pretty consistent. I forgot to weigh the empty bottle first, but you can see 1,661 millilitres, which is brilliant. I know that was a little bit different, but thank you so much for watching this vlog. My channel's doing really well at the moment, and I appreciate all your support with the likes and comments and everything that you do for me on the channel, and I'm really, really happy to be sharing this with you. So thank you so much, and thanks for the continued support. I'll speak to you tomorrow, and hopefully the vlog tomorrow will be a little bit more interesting.